7 years ago, like no one knew what I was doing. Like, what are you talking about? You're not gonna have croissants and like burekas and an Israeli breakfast, you know. But now people know what hash browns are, so. Who is Talya Rasner? Oh, that's a really simple question. I am half American, half Israeli. I was born in the States. I grew up in New Orleans until I was 8, and then we moved to Tel Aviv, which I have been living in ever since. And then found myself opening an American bakery in Tel Aviv. I never did it professionally or studied it pastry or anything, but I always loved to bake, and since my mom's American and all of her cookbooks are American and in English, so I grew up baking American baked goods. At some point, I don't know why or how, but I got into baking more, and so I'd bake, and I started trying out all these cupcake recipes and finding out which is my favorite vanilla cupcake or whatever, and then I'd give it to friends, because what am I going to do with all these cupcakes? And people started telling me, oh my God, you have to open a place like this. It's so you. There's no place like that here. And I guess it started to simmer, and somehow I found myself deciding to open an American bakery in Tel Aviv. NOLA is New Orleans, Louisiana. It's named after New Orleans because I was born there, and that's my personal America. But it's not a New Orleans style place per se. There are some of the things that we have, like some New Orleans specialties on the menu, like a po' boy, which is a New Orleans style sandwich, but it's an all-American style cafe and bakery. I mean, we have Southern pecan pie and biscuits, but we have New York style bagels, whoopie pies, just American classics, real chocolate chip cookies that aren't like crispy, buttery cookies like most of the chocolate chip cookies are, at least used to be in Tel Aviv, blueberry muffins, American staples, I guess, that I was missing. I think for me, sweets are something that bring pleasure and enjoyment, and so seeing people enjoy, the place, the design, the music, the food, that's definitely the satisfying part. I think when you walk into a place that someone, that came from someone's heart and soul, you feel the difference. And I felt like there weren't so many places like that in Tel Aviv, and I wish there were more. And yeah, I guess, being American, I had a very clear vision of what the American style that I wanted to portray was, with the bandana and the denim aprons, and what it needed to look like and smell like and sound like, and I hope that it's nice hearing that it's still a clear vision. Part of what's unique about NOLA made it work. Like, there are a lot of places you can have breakfast anywhere in Tel Aviv, but it's most of the places have the same Israeli breakfast and chopped salad, and and I think at the end, when you do something that's unique and special and different, then it registers, and people come back for a different experience. My name is Talya Rasner, and I'm Tel Aviv.